What's up, Berserkers? Sorry I'm a little late, just a little late getting to the party. Had to do some stuff for the fam bam real quick before I came online. Doing some final setup and I'll be right in. But Valhalla Sports Talk on the air for Lakers versus Clippers from Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles, California. We live, everybody, we live. King Yellowman and Sheila Jones up in here. Goose Sports in the house. SG can't wait for the show. Well, hopefully we got a good one for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So again, just a little late. I was about to go on about 30 minutes ago and got a call from the fam bam. My mother needed some help. So we drove over there real quick, did what she had to have done. And now we're here for Valhalla Sports Talk's Lakers Showtime Live. Man, I wish we were coming on for a baseball game. What's up, Lakers Berserkers? Valhalla in the house. And we've got Lakers Clippers tonight. Tip-off time is supposed to be 8 o'clock, but this is the NBA, ladies and gentlemen, and the NBA does everything 10 minutes late. So I imagine tip-off will be here in just a few. Just a few, ladies and gentlemen. But how's everybody doing today? Clippers favored in this matchup, minus 2.5. Moneyline bet on the Lakers nets you plus 125, minus 145 on a Clipper bet. The over-under for points scored is 220. 220. Share this out on your social media, folks. Share it out on your social media. Let's get some folks up in here, Sound check. How's everything going here, y'all? How we sound? King Yellowman says, light it up, Valhalla. Roy Orto's gonna do the under of the 220 tonight. Dog Catcher says, mother's helper is a good boy. Way to be. Yellowman says, Lakers are a disaster. I feel you, bro. I feel you. It looks like TBS is showing highlights from the earlier games today. I think, anyway. But we've got 3 in the house. 3 in the house tonight. Late game, another late stream here on Valhalla Sports Talk. Things getting serious around the globe today. Roy Otto feels like his Mavs are a disaster. Reed checks in, says hello. What's up, Reed? What is up, Reed? All right, let me get this stream up on my phone. Let me get this up on my phone real quick. Goose checked in here and then he went to stream it on his own. Alright, let's turn this volume down a little bit on my phone. And I think we're set up, y'all. I think we're ready to rock and roll. Alright, let's take a quick look at NBA scores from around the league tonight. Detroit 108-105 over Toronto. That's final now. Boston 120-107 over Memphis. Miami 113-107 over Brooklyn. Golden State lost to the Mavericks tonight, or they're losing to the Mavericks right now. 85-78. San Antonio, Sacramento going at it, 79-67 Sacramento with 5:44 in the third. And our game, Lakers Clippers, about to happen. Yellow one says gas was 509 today. Robert Galvin up in here says, what's up, bud? Hope all is well. Let's go Lakers, baby. Gas here, Yellowman. I don't remember what I paid yesterday, dude. I didn't even look. I filled up the COO's vehicle, and I can't remember what it was. I know it ain't 5, though. It's still sub 3, no doubt. The dog catcher says the Celtics are balling out tonight. Ali Mahmood checks in, says Clipper fans are going to call this the day they paint Los Angeles in red and blue. Clippers a big favorite, predicted, I think, on ESPN with a 67% chance to win this game today, and they are without both Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. Yellowman says Valhalla is such a baller, he doesn't even look. Robert says gas is 333 at BJS in Pensacola, Florida. I know we're sub 3 still. I know we're not California. SG checks in, says hi Valhalla. What's up, SG? But 9 in the house, ladies and gentlemen. 9 up in here. As we've got Lakers, Clippers. Clippers the home team tonight at the Crypto.com arena. Bradley Reynolds checks in, says what's up Valhalla? How you doing? I'm doing good, buddy. How you doing? Ali Mahmood says, Lakers Nation, stand up. Stand up, Lakers Nation, stand up. Rory Arctis says, in Puerto Rico, it's 0.99 per liter. I saw something just before I had to run over and help the mom unit that the Russians today, or this evening, are bombing a nuclear power plant in Ukraine, and there's an active reactor. Apparently the reactor that they've hit is inactive, but it does store nuclear fuel, so hopefully that isn't something we have to be talking about. Bradley's doing great. He's just relaxing today. Chillaxing, relaxing. Am I on the right channel here? Why is this taking so long to start here? It's 8:13 right now. Let me go to the guide here and make sure we're on the right channel. Yep, Lakers Clippers. 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. The dog catcher says, I heard that there's a fire at that nuclear plant. Yep, I heard that as well. My man. Rariota says, Valhalla, can you do your dream team of bench guys of all time? Rambus. Viking Jerome checks in, says SKOL, Lakers, and Vikings. Yeah, I saw that, dog catcher. Scary situation, man. Man's inhumanity against man. Yellen says maybe the Lakers are still napping. I see him now. Let's see what they're saying.
To the end of the regular season. From Los Angeles, the NBA on TNT tonight, presented by State Farm. The Clippers have won the first 3 games against the Lakers this season by a total of 8 points.
Oh, I love Ferris Bueller's Day Off. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. All right, so the Lakers sitting in the 9 spot right now, the play-in zone, 27-34. What? On the season, 22.5 games back of the Phoenix Suns.
Welcome to Southern California. The Clippers have won 4 in a row.
Viking Jerome still hyped for some Bulldog music on the channel.
have lost 3 in a row.
Yeah, I saw that SD Gaming.
500 and going through a lot of
Bradley Reynolds says, I got the Clippers in this one, 124-115.
fans are hoping for a Hollywood ending to this season, but up to this point, it's been a lot of heads.
There weren't a lot of players to choose for the overlay tonight, y'all. There weren't a lot of players to choose from. I could have put LeBron up there, but what am I going to have, LeBron up there and Reggie Jackson? So I put the point guards up
They
tonight.
have to stop the bleeding tonight against their crosstown rival Clippers, who have won the last
22 and a half games out of first place.
All right, the Lakers are going to go big tonight.
All right, James, Reeves, Howard, Monk, Westbrook is your starting lineup for the Lakers. Batum, Morris, Zubac, Mann, Jackson for the Clips. Clippers 8th in the West, 33 and 31. They're not having a great year either.
In the middle, and the Tombs defense is
John Emmanuel Ramos Henderson says, evening, can you do college basketball as well? I could.
game of this 4-game.
I would probably do U of A games, University of Arizona games. All right, there's the tip-off, won by the Clippers. I'll get you to the stat screen as soon as it becomes active. Slam dunk by Zubac, former Laker, and the Clips take a 2-0 lead.
We're going to play big, and we're going to pound the Lakers. That's why Coach Bolo inserted Dwight Howard into that starting lineup. Because
All right, here we go, alternate screen, y'all.
on the wing. Jackson's going to pick up a foul for the Clippers on time as he was trying to.
Now this stat screen runs about 30 seconds behind the game, y'all. 30 seconds late, so it'll get caught up.
Plus minus.
What's up, Skeptic 936? Member in the house. All right, Lakers miss it on the other end. Bad shot by Howard, rebounded by the Clippers. Jackson to Zubac. Zubac drives in the paint, kicks it out to the corner. Boom! 3 for the Clippers. And they're up 5-0 to start this one.
penetration and shooters on the edges.
Lakers have lost 3 in a row and 6 of 7. 11 of 15 they've lost. James on top. The team is
LeBron for 3, nails it for 3.
That 3 balls is the all-star.
For 3.
James comes in the number 3.
Like Kobe.
The team is
Zubac a turnaround 2-pointer and he makes it 7-3 Lakers or 7-3 Clippers.
Dwight Howard, you got to do a better job of using that strength against Zubac on the paint.
LeBron a left-handed layup goes off the glass, missed, rebounded by the Clippers. Jackson. Clippers wearing all black tonight, going right to left on your TV screen.
Since the All-Star break, the Clippers 3-0.
A jumper from the side of the key, good is good by Mann. 9-3 Clippers. Westbrook, this side of the key, dribbles into the paint, a jumper, puts it up and it rattles home for 2. 9-5 Clip Show. John says, long live the Mamba. Another shot by the Clippers on the other end, misses, rebound by Westbrook. Westbrook gets it into the paint, kicks it out to the rookie Reeves, shoots it from the top of the key, misses, rebounded by the Clippers. Morris a 3, rattles off the top of the rim, rebounded by the Lakers. Monk into the paint, lays it up. Goaltending called on the Clippers.
And this Laker team, too,
And the Lakers have cut it to 2, 9-7.
being out, but Malik Monk is the one guy, along with LeBron James, who can really score the basketball. But he's been somewhat of a shooting slump lately, and he's got to kind of find that stroke back.
LeBron knocks this ball out of bounds. Going to be Clipper ball. Clipper inbound from the near side here.
The Clippers is 26. The defensive rating for the Lakers
SG rooting for the Clippers.
is the matchup with 3 minutes gone.
Ball inbounded near side here. Reeves trying to guard his man. Get it underneath the Zubac, who does a turnaround jumper over Howard for 2. 11-7, 8:49 remaining in the first quarter. Long pass to Monk and a dunk. Slam, dunk, Lakers. Slam, dunk. Going for the slam. Malik Monk goes baseline and slams it home for the Lake Show. Other end into the paint, shot put up, it rattles home for the Clippers. 13-9, 8:19 remaining. What's up, LA Faithful up in here? What's up, buddy? LeBron over to Reeves, far side, shoots it. Bam! Three! Let's go! 4-3! Like Kobe! All right, Clippers on the other end. Shot from the side of the key goes up and in. The Clippers will not go quietly into this night. Reeves all alone for another three and nails it. 4-3. Timeout, Clippers. Like Kobe. Timeout, Clippers. Can't be leaving that rookie wide open. Can't leave him wide open. You can't just leave him wide open in that corner because he will make you pay. But how you doing there, LA Faithful? Isaiah. First time out by the Clippers in this game. We've got 8 berserkers up in here, up in here. A little Laker basketball on the channel, not something we do a lot of. But when we do it, it's usually a pretty decent stream. But these late games, you never know what's going to happen. You never know how many you're going to get. There's a new channel I've never seen before, 5 Reasons Sport Network. Chat gets really quiet on me. Is this thing on? Is this thing on? But we got a tie ball game, 15-15, first commercial break. Clippers took the lead from the opening tip-off and held the lead until just there where Reeves hit that long three-pointer from the corner. 24-footer. Team stats so far, Lakers shooting 66.7%, Clippers 77.8%. Lakers, however, shooting 100% from the three-point line, Clippers 50%. Rebounds 3-2 advantage by the Clippers, and assists Clippers 5, Lakers 3. As we are about to get back to the action. Skip checking in with me, I'm not sure why. All right, I think we're about to get back to it, y'all. Nope. Wow, long commercial break. Hell, the game just started. They've been in an 8-minute commercial break. Bradley really likes Reeves. Yeah, he's excited. He's probably my favorite player to watch on the team now.
We never felt sorry for ourselves. Yeah, we did struggle for a bit there to find our formula.
Great role player.
5 games, we kind of figured it out. The formula is defense.
All right, here we go. Clippers bringing it up there, traveling from right to left on your TV screen. Donned all in black. Lakers wearing their gold jerseys. A shot from the corner. Top of the key, missed by the Clippers, rebounded by LeBron James. James woes it up at the top of the arc. Kicks it over to Monk. Monk goes baseline. Kicks it to the corner. Back to James for three. Missed off the side of the rim. Rebounded by Zubac. All right, Clippers cycling it around on their own end. They get it down to Zubac, who's guarded by Westbrook. Backs him around, turns, and puts it up with the left. He's fouled. Lakers in ninth place, not good. Nope. Alan Pershala says Valhalla Sports Talk is way too cool. Thank you. No, thank you. You're cool. I'm just an old dude yammering on YouTube. All right, a shot from the top of the key. Nailed. I think that was Jackson. And the Clippers take the lead 17-15. 6:44 remaining in the first quarter. Westbrook on the far side moves baseline on his defender, puts it up with the right hand and in. And we're tied at 17 again. Here come the Clippers. A shot's up. Zubac tries to tap it home. It ends up being rebounded by LeBron James. James bringing it up. Goes through the paint. Puts up a floater. Missed. And rebounded by the Clippers. Jackson trying to shake Reeves. Blocked by LeBron. Blocked by LeBron. Blocked. Welcome to the block party. What's up, the Kerm? What's up, Kerm?
Chase down, block. He does this all the time, but his timing is impeccable.
But to do this in your 18th season and still be able to do it effectively.
Viking Jerome says Valhalla is the old Viking dude ready to retire. Monk for three, missed. Rebound by James. Slam dunk. Slam dunk. Do it for the slam. All right, so Lakers have the lead now, 19-17. Clippers on their end give it up to Zubac, who puts up a floater and nails it. And we're tied again at 19 with 5:28 remaining in this first quarter. Malik Monk dribbles side of the key, gives it up, tries to give it up to Howard. Drip comes back to Monk, gives it to Reeves, back to LeBron. Over here close to Monk. Monk back to LeBron, who's going to think about a three and then dribble into the paint, put it up, fouled. Viking Jerome says, I miss Robert. It might be past his bedtime, dude. It's midnight where he lives.
Put back dunk there by James.
Zubac picks up his second. 75% free throw shooter LeBron James.
It might be past his bedtime.
Tuesday at the line, tied at 19. The first FanDuel over-under contest is back, so put your takes to the test while you watch tonight's Lakers-Clippers matchup. Just head to FanDuel.com/over-under. Make your picks and compete for a share of $5,000 in prizes. As I'll take out $2 for the two fouls. They'll bring in Amir Coffey.
All right, so LeBron James at the charity stripe.
Well, they do bring in Hartenstein as well in the middle. They had a 12-point game the other night down in Houston.
12 in the house. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk's coverage of LA Lakers baseball. LeBron hits the second free throw line, makes it 20-19 with 5:09 remaining in the first quarter. Shot by the Clippers on the other end. Missed. Zubac taps it up in the air. LeBron rebounds. A quick pass down to Reeves, who lays it up and in, and is fouled for the and one.
Reeves, who's been struggling with his shot for the Lakers. Sometimes when you get a couple threes to go, the bucket seems a little bit wider now, getting out in transition. A good lead pass there by LeBron.
Picks up his first 83% free.
Viking Jerome says Robert's 80 years old, had his warm milk ready in his bed. The Kerm says, is this Lakers baseball?
First team All Big 12 player at Oklahoma.
I wish it was baseball.
Both his parents play college basketball.
All right, Reeves shoots his and one free throw and makes it. And the Lakers are now up 23-19 with 4:56 remaining in the first quarter. He's got 9 points tonight on 3 for 4 shooting. Kennard tries to lay it up, rebounded by the Lakers. Here we go. Westbrook pauses at the side of the key, dribbles between his legs, tries to set up his defender, then kicks it out. 4-3. Missed badly. Monk gets the rebound. Over here to 7. Anthony missed back of the rim, rebounded by the Clippers. What's up, Salvador Chavez? Solo Flair says, I've never been to one of your NBA streams. I'm a Nuggets fan. I usually just watch the Vikings ones, but I'll pop in. Right on. Welcome to the show, my man. All right, timeout on the floor. 23-21 with 4:12 remaining in the first quarter. But glad you could make it, Solar Flare. Bradley Helstein says Team Geritol is winning. What? You watch your mouth, Bradley Helstein. You watch your mouth. All right, what do we got? What do we got here? All right, Reeves leads the Lakers with 9 points. LeBron James second with 6. On the Clipper side, you're going to see that thing on the top move a little bit there. Zubac leads the Clippers with 8. Mann with 7. Field goal percentage now is down at 52.9 for the Lakers, 55.6 for the Clippers. 3-point shooting, 42.9 for the Lakers, 50% for the Clippers. Free throw shooting, 66.7% for the Lakers. Clippers have yet to take a free throw. No turnovers for either team, with 4:12 remaining in the first. That's a big deal for the Lakers. Rebounds advantage by the Lakers, 9-7. And the Clippers lead in assists, 7-4. Clippers lead in assists, 7-4. Tony Phelps checks in, says, let's go football. What's up, Toby? What is up, Toby? Yeah, football is over, my man. Sports ball, there we go. We're going to have us a stream and watch some sports ball today, ladies and gentlemen. But we've got 14 Lakers Berserkers up in here, as we're approaching the end of the first quarter. This is basketball, Toby. This is Lakers basketball, my man. A little bit of Lakers basketball on the channel. You figure I absolutely got to get my butt kicked tonight, because we've got everybody going. We've got fourth quarter, we got Sports Fury, Goose is even going. Hell, even KAE Sports Talk is doing this. Lake Louise Sports Network, friend of the channel. Everybody does Lakers games. They all hate the Lakers, but they love to do their streams. They love to do their streams. Yeah, I'll be streaming the NFL draft there, Bradley. No doubt, no doubt. All right, let's get back to it.
And over the top, the long lead pass to Reeves.
Lakers are very small right now. Reeves on top.
All right, Reeves to Monk to Westbrook, who dribbles into the paint, slides, kicks it out to Monk in the corner, goes baseline, kicks it back to Westbrook. Westbrook goes up with it, but he's fouled.
Good two-man situation play there between Westbrook and Monk.
Mann picked up the foul. Westbrook will be at the line. Only 67.
So 23-21 as LeBron James takes a seat on the Lakers bench. A little rest, a little nap. Westbrook hits the first of two.
Now for the best selection of
Yellowman says the Lakers are going to suck for an entire decade.
from
Nah.
and t-shirts, hats, and more. NBA store.
Nah, they'll be able to get some equity for these guys, some of them.
A guy that was averaging 18 points.
I know LeBron better quit talking that shit about leaving the Lakers because Jeannie will give him his wish.
I don't understand all the hate that comes with Russell Westbrook.
Heard that the Lakers owner had a little talk with him the other day about all that I'm going to go play somewhere else business. She was like, you're under contract here, fool. Laid up and in by some big tall dude for the Clippers. And they cut the lead to 2. Carmelo underneath puts it up and in, rattles home. 27-23 Lakers lead, 3:25 remaining in the first quarter. Clippers bringing it up now. Oh, stolen by the Lakers. Let's go. Laid up and in by 14. Who's that? Johnson? Who? All right, a foul on the other end called on the Lakers. Ali Mahmoud says a rebuild from scratch, from start to scratch, is the only thing that's needed. Well, I think they could still get something for both Westbrook and AD. I don't know if it's a ton for Westbrook, but AD, someone will be dumb enough to pay him. Kennard, a shot from the far side for the Clip. Rebounded and put back by the big man for the Clippers. 55. Martin something or another.
Excellent hands down low. Offensive rebound opportunity here for the Clippers. And Hardenstein here with the putback.
Hardenstein.
Picked up the foul, the first foul again. Baseball and Augustine along with LeBron James, Johnson, and Carmelo, the Lakers five.
This Hardenstein averages 7.5 points a game. He missed that free throw, rebounded by James. LeBron brings it up near side, full side pass to the other side of the court. Comes back to 14. Back out to Melo. Bam! Rejected by the Clippers. Don't come in here with no ice cream. It's hot in this desert. Clippers on the other end, down by 4 with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Coffee gets it, dribbles base drive, and he's going to lose it out of bounds to be inbounded by the Lakers. Bradley says, rumor has it Lonzo Ball's coming to the Lake Show. I wish they'd bring Lonzo back. I wish they would. Wow, horrible pass, intercepted by the Clippers. Ooh, Coffee gets nailed on the other end. No foul called. That was weird. They make the rebound and make the basket after the rebound, and they cut the lead to 2. I thought Melo just murdered that dude and got away with it. Melo, slam dunk! Slam dunk! Going for the slam! There's Robert Rothberg. Yellowman says the Lakers are more likely to get LeVar Ball than Lonzo. Wow, Clippers nail a 3 on the other end from the far side and cut the lead to 1. 47 seconds clock running here in the first quarter. LeBron James brings it up for the Lake Show. Gives it to Carmelo. Carmelo's side of the key. Misses off the back of the backboard. Rebounded by the Clippers. Underneath. This side, long 3. Boom! Clippers take the lead. Coffee for 3. Long three for the Lakers. Missed by LeBron James. Rebounded by the Clippers. 12 seconds left in this first quarter. Shot from the far side and a foul. Reggie Jackson will go to the line for 3. Clippers already leading by 2. You meant LaBello, not Lonzo?
Reggie Jackson may have gotten away with a little grenade kick. I've never seen that move before, so I'm not quite sure. I know you haven't.
You've seen that before. You used to do it all the time, Miller.
Clippers.
Yeah, it's up there twice, Yellowman. It's up there twice. But you're probably drunk too. I mean, just guess.
Anthony Davis could have answered that home run shot. He had a chance to win it.
All right, he made a free throw there, so it's 31-35. Robert Rothberg says, King Yellowman, that's a giant scoreboard. He makes the next free throw. Lakers turn it over on the inbound. Jackson puts it up, misses it. But we're at the end of the first quarter. 36-31 is the score. 36-31, Clippers lead after 1. $15 up in here. That's our high for today. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk's coverage of LA Lakers basketball for the Laker fans. By an actual Lakers fan, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty, 7742 is the subscriber count. 7742. Trying to push to get to that 7750 number again. Next stream scheduled on the channel is NASCAR racing on Sunday. C. Dave checks in, says the refs just gave old Reggie 3 points. Feels like it. He kind of kicked that leg out, didn't he? Robert says, Mr. Valhalla, how would you resolve the baseball lockout? I don't know, really. Wish I had that answer for you, Robert. I don't own a team. I say probably the best way to resolve it is for the networks to just say, okay, instead of what we've agreed to pay you, we're going to pay you half. If you don't get back to playing, we're going to pay you half of what we agreed to pay you. But I don't think you can do that. Mine and Milton up in here. What's up, Milton? What's up, dude? Look at that, everybody. Mind of Milton on your screen. Milton been doing some secretive stuff over on his channel, y'all. Some secretive stuff. He puts a topic up that says nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Don't look in here while I'm working on this. But he's been playing some video games over on the Mind of Milton channel. Also a good place to go to check out some airsoft stuff. If you're into that airsoft pew 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 stuff, that's where you go. Yellowman says the only solution is to send Valhalla to negotiate. There we go. Bring me there. Where are they at anyway? Where are they doing this? Where are they negotiating?
Significant plays here in that first quarter. And what's interesting,
Robert says, how about a fan lockout?
is still finding ways to score the basketball. Our own Nabil.
What are you up to over there, Milton, on your channel? What are you up to? Are you getting ready to be a serious gamer? Flash checks in, says, hey, buddy, Lakers need a win tonight. Lakers need a win every night. We're 22 and a half games out of first place. What?
Exactly. We gotta counter some of that. We gotta execute our defensive.
Milton says, I'm just testing some stuff. Viking Jerome says, Robert just woke up from his nap. The Kerm says the fans are already locked out of baseball. All right, let's get to the stat screen, y'all. All right, Lakers still going from left to right on your screen. Carmelo shoots it from the side of the key on the far side, nails it. Lakers down by 3. On the floor for the Clippers, Jackson, Kennard, Coffey, Covington, Hartenstein. I don't know that for sure. I just read it on the screen. A shot from 3 land. Bam! Nailed over LeBron. LeBron was like, damn! Bazemore, Augustin, James, Anthony, Johnson on the court for the Lakers.
We can have it on the opposing team because of what they do defensively. And now he's got the toughest assignment in guarding LeBron.
Turnover by the Lakers. Clippers running and gunning. 3-on-1. Shot wide open from the corner. 3 nailed. Timeout Lakers. Woo, that was ugly. Clippers up by 9 with 10:45 remaining in the second quarter. They were in Jupiter, Florida. Okay, my schedule's open. I could go to Florida. Ali Mahmood says, fire Vogel. A lot of people angry at the Lakers coach. A lot of people angry at the old Lakers coach. I just don't see it in the players, y'all. I don't see the heart in this Laker team. What do you think, chat? Hey, where'd them little balls go? We don't use these little balls here anymore. We don't use them on the stream anymore, y'all. 15 in the house, though. 15 up in here, up in here. King Yellen says the Lakers will not make the playoffs. I'm starting to feel that way as well. I kind of agree with you there as well, man. But how's everybody doing tonight? Thursday night on a downward track towards the weekend. Are we hyped about this? Viking Jerome says, Lakers make the toilet bowl. Robert says, Mr. Valhalla, how do you think the Braves reacted when Freeman declined the Braves offer of $135 million for 5? I think they probably had an idea it was going to happen. I think they probably have a pretty good idea that he's probably going to leave. But what do you think, Robert? What do you think, man? Hey, 17 in the house. Can we bust 20? Can we bust 20? Are people hitting the like? Are people hitting the subscribe? Are they ringing that notification bell? What are we doing up in here? So I'm not drinking beer tonight, y'all. Not going to have no beer. I got a little bit of my soda left and some popcorn. So the popcorn bucket's looking kind of sad, y'all. Okay. What should I put in the popcorn bucket next? Give me a mix. Give me a mix of salty snacks and chips and something that I can put in the popcorn bucket. But it's gotta be a good mix. Don't just give me no bullshit. Allie says Rockets versus Magic and Pistons versus Thunder is becoming this season's Tank Bowl. The Element says no beard, exploding head. All right, back to it. Hello, Thor. King Hillman says put beer in the popcorn bucket.
It's in the Orlando bubble back in 2020.
Does that really count? Does it count?
So just that quick, the Clippers almost have a 10-point lead with 10:25 remaining in the second.
Fond memories of it. Fond memories of going down to get my chicken and get a 20-piece bucket.
Robert wouldn't give another penny for Freddie Freeman.
Back outside in the Orlando sun in July and stay warm on my balcony. Oh yeah, so I chicken and fork.
All right, LeBron hits free throw number 1.
Brought to you by the all-electric EV6 from Kia, the official automotive partner of the NBA. Kia, movement that inspires.
LeBron hit both free throws.
The official timekeeper.
Well, he's about to take a third.
Kev, I know what that graphic said about the Clippers' success.
He must have got fouled out in three-point land.
Most of the numbers, but until the Clippers have any
Bam, all 3 of them, LeBron.
playoffs,
You cannot stop LeBron James. You can only hope to contain him, ladies and gentlemen. 36-42, Clippers in the lead with 10:16 remaining in the second quarter.
Clippers have success in the playoffs. This one about the
Nobody home underneath. Slam dunk for the Clippers. Come on, Lakers, play some defense.
So the Clippers now have 18 field goals on 13 assists. They've got 5 of 6
Robert says the Giants aren't going after Freeman. They've got Brandon Belt.
over the Lakers. Johnson was open for 3 that heads into fire. 2020.
LeBron James into the paint, lays it up and in. What a shot by LeBron. Love him or hate him, he does have that basketball skill. Shot by Reggie, right downtown. Bang! Reggie Jackson with the 3. Clippers move their lead back up to 9. Alley-oop by LeBron, intercepted by the Clippers. Kennard into the paint, knocked off the ball. Lakers get the turnover. Here we go from the corner for 3. Missed. Rebound Clippers. Who's that scrub? Who's number 4? Reggie Jackson shake and bake on nobody. Gives it up, gets it back, and takes a long 3. Misses off the front of the rim, rebounded by 9. All the way, length of the court pass.
The Lakers, Reggie, offensively since the All-Star break.
I'm not sure what was called there.
Frank Vogel, 100 points.
All right, Reeves getting ready to check back in for the Lake Show.
And that is a problem.
But we got a timeout on the floor. 47-38. 8:39 remaining in the second quarters. Lakers in trouble again. Ali says the Lakers defense is like the Barcelona defense. It's a little windy tonight, Viking Jerome. A little windy tonight. Viking Jerome says Robert's old enough to remember when the Giants were in New York. When Robert was just a wee lad, his dad would take him to see the Giants at the Polo Grounds. Hey, we hit 20 in the chat, y'all. 20. Up in here, up in here. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk's coverage of LA Lakers basketball. For the Laker fans, by a Lakers fan. I think he's a hell of a player, SG. I think this Reggie Jackson of the Clippers is one of my favorite players in the NBA. Not gonna lie. Now the other Reggie Jackson, he's a straight up booty hole. I waited 4 hours after an Angel game one time for an autograph from him, and he told me no. SG loves Reggie Jackson with the glasses. Yeah, the Reggie Jackson is the one I'm talking about, y'all. Waited for 4 hours after an Angel game one time for an autograph. And he come out of the stadium, nobody but me and one other kid. It wasn't like there was a crowd of people. And he flat said no. So as he drove off in his fancy sports car, he got to see Valhalla flipping him off in his rearview mirror. He got to see a young Valhalla giving him the bird as he drove off into the darkness of Anaheim. But 47-38 is the score. Clippers with a big lead with 8:39 remaining here in the second quarter. LeBron James now the high scorer for the Lakers with 11. SG says thoughts on Trey Lance. I don't know, man. I don't think he's ever going to be the thing, personally. I don't think he's going to be a thing, but what do I know? I thought Bobby Hebert was going to suck too. Or Hebert from the Chargers. I thought he was going to be horrible. So I don't know. Luis Betancourt says Reggie is a diva. No, that's way before my time, Robert. That's before my time, buddy. I don't have a clue who's the best dressed player on the Lakers. I think they always look like bums when they're showing up to the games. Yeah, Canseco was a tough one too, him and McGuire. Canseco was doing that, Luis, when he was just like an 18-year-old. It was almost hard to get. SG, there's literally a video on the channel of my top 5 Lakers of all time. The Mount Rushmore Shorts video. A lot of money sitting on the bench for the old Clippers, just like the Lakers. We got Kawhi and Paul George, and there's old Anthony Peanut Brittle Davis sitting on the sideline for the Lakers.
And you think about the supporting role here for the Clippers. A lot of these guys were starters on other teams, hasn't played major minutes, and some were the best players.
All right, turnover by the Clippers. An argument on the floor here. I think it's going to be Clipper ball.
Clippers ball, 7:75 and 8:08 in the second quarter clock. In this series, this season between these two, the Clippers.
Robert said in my era, baseball players were never pampered or demanding.
3. And of course, they got the top over that Britney factory. We get a little way down to the end of the regular season. 5 weeks to go. Jackson 3 of the Jackson.
Wow, nails a 3. Jackson nails a 3 for the Clippers, and it's now a 10-point lead for that other LA team. Luis Betancourt says karma for Reggie Jackson. His expensive car collection was lost in the 91 Oakland Hills fire. I didn't know that. A 3 by Bazemore. I could have missed it that badly. No doubt. Clippers on the other end, blocked. They get their own rebound now. A foul called on Reeves, who gets hit in the mouth. But he hung in there tough.
Austin Reeves and his hustle on the floor. I think they're going to take a look at this. I think Reeves will still get the foul. But here's the block first by Reeves. Chase down block. Hit it off the rim. And then here's the lead, that left elbow to the chin of Reeves.
Covington, who was picked up in
The Kerm says, what a brick. Yeah, no doubt. When he shot that, I was like, what the hell is that? How do you miss it that bad?
tips off March 15th. And the national championship game returns to TBS on April 4th.
If he gets traded, I don't care where he plays, SG. I couldn't care less where he plays if he leaves the Lakers.
And CBS.
All right, that free throw's made. Clippers now up by 12. LeBron checks out. Here we go. Westbrook near side of the key. Has two defenders looking at him. He just dribbles out the clock, drives into the paint, missed, rebounded by the Clippers. Excuse me. Shot on the other end, and they hit it. Clippers up by 14. Timeout, Lakers.
And the Clippers have their biggest lead. And Jackson at the very tip of their offensive attack. Taking it here. Accelerating for two.
Oy vey. Yeah, no lie. They used to pitch full games, huh, Robert? They definitely used to pitch full games. What are my thoughts on Los Angeles getting DJ Augustin and Weston Gabriel? Just two more scrubs to add to the pile. Matthew Borges checks in, says Kobe, Lamar Odom, Elgin Baylor, Shaq, Magic, and Karl Malone. That's a different grouping. They had a trade plan for Houston for John Wall, but the Lakers didn't want to give up a 2027 first-round pick for him. Well, I think when you start talking about draft picks that are 5 years in the future, I think maybe you've traded too much at that point. You probably need to stop trading. Andrew E. wonders, when is the bleeding going to stop for this Laker team? I don't know, man. I don't know what the answer is at this point. This is one of them situations where sometimes you just make your bed and you got to lie in it. Long three. Bam! 4-3. Like Kobe. 54-43, 6:40 remaining in the second quarter. Here comes Jackson. Puts it up. Slam dunk by the big man for the Clippers. We don't like to box out on this Laker team. We just like to let them stand in the paint, get every rebound, and then slam dunk on our heads. Westbrook gets one to roll home, and he's fouled. SG's top 5 Lakers of all time are Kobe, Fox, Baylor, Shaq, and Johnson. Fox? What? Louis says the 3-inning save was a thing for Raleigh Fingers. Raleigh Fingers was fun to watch. Andrew says they got to get the job done. Boom. Free throw is hit. It's 46-56. Lead cut to 10. 6:16 remaining in the second quarter. Clippers bringing it up. Jackson into the paint. The C's open. He misses a right-handed layup. Rebounded by their big fella again. This is Zubac now, our former big fella. Sent away in the purge. And he just laid it up and in for two. Westbrook turns, left-handed lay, bouncer off the board and in. We're 48-58 again. Kareem was so much fun to watch with that damn skyhook, y'all. That skyhook on Kareem, that was the most undefendable play in the league at the time. Rick Fox was a random pick. I thought it was weird. What about Jerry West? I never saw Jerry play. Kennard wide open for three, nails it. Nobody back on defense for the Lakers. What's up, Louis Sports Network? What's up, my man? Luis is doing this game tonight, I believe, on his channel. You guys should check him out. Matthew says Kareem is pretty good. He's the only player to win high school, college, and NBA. Andrew's getting mad at this Laker team. It's pissing him off. Matthew says Jerry West is overrated. I think that's probably because you've never seen him play, my man.
Presented by Turkish Airlines. Bucks will be in Chicago tomorrow on ESPN. The Knicks will be in Phoenix against the Suns.
Man, I keep looking at this score and it keeps getting uglier and uglier.
For more on these games, go to NBA.com or check out the NBA app. Warriors.
Who's this? Howard at the free throw line? Nails it. 61-49. A layup goes up and in over Howard. A little sky ball off the glass. 25 in the chat. LeBron back in for the Lakers. Gonna dive into the paint. Give it up to Reeves. Turnaround jumper. Missed. Back of the rim. Rebounded by the Clippers. 63-49 is the score with 4:25 remaining in the second. Everything's going pretty good, Louis Sports Network. A little disappointed baseball isn't coming back yet, but other than that, doing well, my man. How you doing? Long three, nailed. Come on, man. Kennard nails a long three from way downtown. And the Clippers are routing the Lakers in the second quarter. LeBron for three. Missed off the front of the rim. Rebound by Howard. Out to Monk. Monk for three. Bam! 4-3. 4-3. Like Kobe. All right, air ball on the other end by the Clippers, rebounded by Westbrook. Westbrook bringing it up, pauses, goes through the paint, goes to the hoop, fouled, and one. Cherry stripe.
And then had words for Zubac afterward. Cool hand Luke first though. How about this three right over Austin?
1963, Juan Marichal pitched a shutout against the Braves. He pitched 16 innings and threw 227 pitches. Mays homered, and the Giants win 1-0. That's crazy. That shit's crazy. Westbrook did a little bit of talking after that play. 3:30 remaining in the second. Kennard bringing it up for the Clippers. A foul underneath. No, it changes on its own, Andrew. That's why it's behind, buddy. It changes on its own. It's about 30 seconds behind.
Clippers without the impactful all-stars of
He seems like a pretty good player, SG.
injury, Paul George with the elbow, and they acquired. Only played 3 games, scored well. He's got a foot injury.
66-54, 3:14 remaining in the second. Clippers cycling it around at the three-point line. A long shot by Kennard, missed off the back, rebounded by Westbrook. Alley-oop to LeBron, blocked by the Clippers defense. Johnny on the spot. Rebound by the Lakers. Kick to the corner to Monk, who clears his defender and misses a three. Come on, man. Kennard was in the three-point contest. Long three, missed, rebounded by Westbrook. Here we go, Lakers trying to go all the way down, get it to LeBron in the paint, who lays it up and in for two. 10-point lead for the Clippers. What was on the menu today? We had there's a sandwich shop in town called Schlotsky's, and I had a turkey bacon club with sourdough bread. It was delicious. I think I might have me a dilly bar from Dairy Queen in the second half. How about you? 66-56, Lakers with the rock, or Clippers with the rock. Passing it around at the top of the arc. The big dude kicks it to the corner. Shakes his defender, runs past James, puts it up, missed. Shot clock violation on the Clippers. Laker ball. You had rallies? That's like a hamburger place, right? We don't have those here. 66-56, 150 remaining in the second quarter. Monk bringing it up for the Lakers. 7-0 run in the last 2 minutes for the Lake Show. Monk side of the key, kicks it to LeBron. 3-point land. He gets a pick from Westbrook. Kicks it to the corner. Long three by Melo. Missed. Went ring around the rosy and pops back out into one of the Clippers' hands. Rebound by Reeves. Lakers running, gunning. 3-on-2. Alley-oop. Slam. Dunk. 1-4-3. Like Kobe. Reeves just gets murdered on a pick, and they call a foul. Westbrook slammed that one with authority. Checkers is hella good, says Luis. So is Raising Cane's. Don't know either one of them. I don't have any idea about that whole DH rule. It makes me ill, Robert, that they're doing that in the National Leagues. It makes me physically ill to my stomach.
He knows a good test beat when he sees one.
I don't know nothing about Raising Cane. LeBron puts his head down, runs to the hoop, puts it up, and it bounces home. And he's fouled. And he's fouled. LeBron getting hit every which way. Bam, bam. And it bounces home. LeBron hot at the free throw line tonight too. Nails that one. It's 61-66, 5-point lead for the Clippers, who led by 20 at one point in this game. 33 seconds clock running in the second quarter. Clippers bring it up and pause at the Clipper logo in the middle of the court. Man turns it over. Lakers running, gunning. Reeves up, down. Oh my goodness! Slam, dunk. That was one of the dunks of the year. That was one of the dunks of the year. Reeves out here dishing and dealing. Jerry West style, baby. 8 seconds. Lakers down by 3. Clippers with the rock. Pause. Kicks it. He didn't get it off in time. We go to the half. 66-63 at the half. That dunk was freaking nasty. Monk with authority. A rim rocker. All right, so we are at halftime, ladies and gentlemen, at halftime. Yeah, it's definitely going to prolong some careers, no doubt there. Okay, you can pinch hit for the DH, but if the new DH takes the field, the team forfeits the DH and the pitcher is in the batting order. What? Andrew says, I had me them new fry seasoned chicken tenders with fries and mozzarella sticks at Checkers. They were good. All right, I'll be right back, y'all. I'll be right back.
And representative team from Southern California.
Oh, you won't say that?
I'm not talking about.
Is there a point at which you said, okay, I'm going to say their name?
If they win a playoff game,
So you're not gonna say the word Lakers for the rest of the
season. I'm not talking about these damn losers. Between us, between the Nitwits and TNT and the Nitwits with ESPN, we talk about these losers more than any people in the world. I would say we talk about
Shaq talking, or Barkley talking that shit about the Lakers and looking at Shaq. Shaq just smiling.
Hey, JD, I feel your pain. I'm not talking about the losers anymore this year.
Here, your American Express teammate from the Clippers side of things, Reggie Jackson, a 15-point first half for the Clips, and Robert Covington off of that Ty Lue bench.
Can I say something?
Coming through with 10. Yeah, some more. Yeah, go ahead and say something.
Reggie said something very interesting, and me and Kenny talked about it.
Robert has a question about the DH, Yellowman. You know more than me about it.
And when they get...
No, he doesn't want to say the Clippers' name, Andrew.
They're going to be a handful for anybody in the NBA.
True. Yeah. Paul George, 26 games, has missed 38 in those 26.
What if I don't you think that what
Shaq just staying quiet there.
for years. No. When they got Kawhi and Paul George, they became a legitimate.
What's up, Johnny G?
And they made some great trades.
They had the Norman Powell thing, and Powell played 3 games. Yeah.
Powell and Covington. When they get their 2 boys back.
No, that sounded good.
What?
Who we gonna get LeBron? Who we gonna get Carmelo? Who we gonna get Russ?
No.
It sounded good.
No. First of all, we said from the beginning of the season, we said to almost said it.
Oh, you're right. He doesn't want to say the Lakers.
We said that Southern California was going to stink because they had all the old geezers out there, except if Anthony Davis played MVP level basketball. He has not played because he's been hurt, and the rest of them old geezers out there on Geritol, absorbing.
Charles using your Geritol line, whoever that was earlier.
You don't know what that is, Zach?
No, I do not.
It was long before icing off.
It's the original icing hot.
Man up.
Let's get into a couple of breakdown tapes
I'll
here.
go quickly. Nobody's coming.
WrestleMania title for title unification match.
Let's watch the game with John Moran, who's a guy who can score in traffic.
All right, let's let him do that deal. If the new DH does take the field, then the team forfeits the DH for the remainder of the game, thus causing the pitcher to enter the batting order. What? That's interesting. Wow, these managers are going to have to be playing chess out there, ain't they? A little bit of chess for the managers. Numbers across the board look about the same. Picked up 1 subscriber. That's cool. Appreciate it. Andrew says, can you play that rap song again? I'll have to find it, Andrew. I probably should have played the rap in the music. That's true. But it talks about cars going around in circles. The Curb says it won't affect the Angels too much. I forgot to get my dilly bar. Louis says the Angels still suck with or without the DH. Truth. I just hope we get to see some Angels and Dodgers this year. How long is this thing going to last, y'all? How long is this lockout going to last? What do you think? Well, that too, Andrew. That too. I don't know if I even saved it to my computer. I don't remember. Andrew thinks it's going to last a year. If it lasts a year, baseball will not recover. If this lockout lasts a full year, baseball will not ever recover. I mean, the little kids already don't want to play the game. They all want to hoop. The Kerm says less than a year. Little kids want to hoop nowadays. They don't want to play baseball. Andrew says I need some relaxation from being scared in the postseason. Luis says Angels can have a $150 million payroll for 10 years and still not make the playoffs. Aren't their minor league teams supposed to be improving quite a bit? Y'all, I wish our General Thor here, I wish he would go get the COO and ask her to bring us a dilly bar. I wish he would, but he's just sleeping. He's just freaking sleeping here. You got the Monday and the Tuesday of the All-Star game off? Well, hopefully there's some baseball. Hopefully we got us some baseball. All right, let's check these stats, y'all. So, team stats. Field goal percentage 54.8 for the Lakers, 53.1 for the Clippers. 3-point percentage, the Lakers now at 33%, the Clippers at 60%. Free throw percentage 80 for the Lakers, 83 for the Clippers. Turnovers tied at 5-5. Clippers out rebounding the Lakers 24-17. And the Clippers 17-13 on the assist lead. Leading scorer for the Lakers, LeBron James with 18, Westbrook and Monk with 12. For the Clippers, sorry your deal's gonna move up there. For the Clippers, Reggie Jackson leads them with 15. A number of players with 10, Zubac, Covington, and Hartenstein. All right, let's check the NBA scores from around the league. Guy on YouTube said, nobody's ever done this before. Showed you the scores before. I was like, what? I've been doing that shit for over a year. 108-106, Detroit defeats Toronto. Golden State 113-122, Dallas leading with 22 seconds remaining. Sacramento 115, San Antonio Spurs 112, 1 second left. Our game 66-63, Clippers in the lead. Atlanta 130, Chicago 124. Boston defeats Memphis 120-107. And Brooklyn goes down to the Miami Heat 113-107. Those are your scores from around the league. Ali says Zubac's a traitor to the Lake Show. No, he isn't. They shipped Zubac. They didn't try to keep him, my man. He's part of that crew that got booted when LeBron came to town. RM, up in here. He says Valhalla, what's up, RM? But we are at halftime here. Lakers down by 3 to that other LA team. Zubac was part of the purge when we got rid of all our young guys. And that's why we got this old team now. I didn't get nothing at halftime, man. I didn't even leave the chair. RM says F Manfred. I agree with RM. I agree with RM. 21 up in here. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk's coverage of LA Lakers basketball. For the Laker fans, by an actual Lakers fan. Take a look around the YouTube landscape, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at all the people that do these Laker games and tell me how many of them are real Laker fans that actually claim them as their team. I think you'll find that very few of them do. But they get the views, so everybody does the Laker games. Is the end game for the owners to break the union? Is that what we're doing here? Is that what MLB is trying to do, is break this union, make a salary cap? RM says, I haven't talked to you since the Raiders were robbed by the refs in Cincinnati. I thought you'd been in a couple streams since then, RM. Don't you miss me, RM, when you don't come back to see us? Don't you miss me, man? Come on, man. Big shout out to our buddy. Big shout out to our buddy Bobby from Beantown Breakdown. Going through his leukemia treatments this week. I've been in contact with him throughout every day, and had a big day today. And at least they've got a plan to fight this thing. So, our thoughts with him. Andrew says, do we have to worry about lockouts every 10 years in every sport? Yes. RM says, I miss you, sweetheart. RM. How do they do that? How do they do that? RM. RM. Alright, I think we're about to get back to it, y'all. King Yellowman says apparently the problem has been Scott Boras. Alright, let's get to it, y'all.
Finally, their defense is starting to kind of show his head a little bit.
Alright, Lakers now going from right to left, except LeBron turned it over, so now the Clippers are going from left to right. Jackson to the big dude who nails the three right off the get-go. On the floor for the Lakers, Monk, Westbrook, Reeves, James, Anthony. All right, Westbrook shake and bake into the paint, lays it up with his right hand off the glass for two. On the court for the Clippers, man, Jackson, some other guys, because they took the graphic away. High arcing shot up and in for the Lakers.
And keep that next man mentality up. Likes the way they finished that second quarter.
71-65 at the beginning of the third quarter. Monk underneath, goes up, is blocked. Clippers rebound it, foul on the floor. RM says, I miss you singing, we're the Valhalla boys. We're the Valhalla boys. We're the Valhalla boys. We're watching basketball on Valhalla Sports Talk. Astros should have been stripped of the trophy and 2 division titles. LeBron man on the court.
I don't have to agree with it. Did the ball go back down? Here's the grab.
All right, they grab him, going to the hoop. He throws it up, and it goes in.
Touches the floor again. He was going to shoot the basketball. And Coach Vogel is going to contest this.
So they're going to challenge it.
He's doing a green light special here. LeBron is looking for an and one.
Lakers to challenge. Just into the third.
We'll probably go right back to another commercial. All right, here we go. Yellowman says your Reggie Jackson image looks like he fell asleep in a tanning bed with the shades over his eyes. I think that's because they're reflective lenses, so he can see the hoop better. Y'all, it's 9:34 on the time. I don't have a challenge animation, Andrew. I do not. I could probably use the same one I used for the football, but I don't have it loaded up, so. I should have one. This is the first Lakers stream I've done in a bit, y'all. All right, we're getting back to it, though.
Well, they say it was not a challengeable play, and
Well, it should be, because that's an and one.
All right, not a challengeable play, so the basket does not count. LeBron going to go to the free throw line.
the ball back down.
No, inbounded by the Lakers. Westbrook underneath has his shit blocked by a big, tall, white dude who falls down on the other end. A three for the Clippers, and they nail it again. Enrique Juan Riveros says, "Saludos from Mexico. Go Lakers. Let's go, buddy." Clippers, length of the court, slam dunk. Lakers caught sleeping, 76-65. They're still pissed off about the LeBron James play, and if they don't get over it, the Lakers will be down by 15. Clippers on a 7-0 run in the last 108. Westbrook, far side, into the paint, kicks it to Reeves. Reeves, stop and pop, passes it. Underneath, James throws it out of bounds. Turnover, Lakers. Grievances would be filed if you ban the players because PU has to protect each team. Long three by the Clippers. Drained. Timeout, Lakers. Jackson nails the three. 79-65 with 9:30 remaining in the third. It's looking grim in Lakerland. Looking extremely grim in Lakerland. But we're in a commercial break. Lakers did nothing coming out of halftime there. And when LeBron did not get credited with that two-pointer where he was fouled, the team decided to get angry about it and sulk instead of playing defense. And quickly, the Clippers take advantage of it and push it to a 14-point lead. Vogel needs to go, says Andrew. The Kerm is calling it the crypto curse. Reggie Jackson, though, has to be the player of this game thus far. What does he have? Sorry, your scoreboard's going to mess up a sec. Reggie Jackson has 18 points now. 3 for 4 from three-point land. Perfect at the free throw line and shooting 6 for 15 from the field. 6 for 15 from the field. So if you took the Clippers and gave up 2.5, you're feeling pretty good right now. The over-under of 220. I don't know, someone in our chat said the under earlier. Alan Pershala checks in, says Lakers tanking bad this year. Looks like LeBron will be on the move. Tanking implies that they're losing on purpose. I don't believe that. RM says we should send the Garb to bang Manfred's wife and teach him a lesson. There you go. We're sending in the Garb. The Dodger Mafia has hit just about enough of Manfred's bullshit, and we're sending in the Garb to pound his old lady. All right, let's get back to it.
Combined 22 points, 8 rebounds, giving the Clippers gritty defense, offensive rebounding.
79-65, y'all.
They both compartment the floor and finish.
Hey, RM, would that make Garvey a designated hitter?
Now 9:30 to play in the third. Since the non-basket
Garvey is the designated hitter
Clippers have gone
of your other owner's wife.
They've outscored him here in the third quarter. The Clippers have 13-2.
James to Carmelo for three. Missed. Rolls all the way across the rim. RM says, you're clever. I know, man. I lost 5 viewers for that joke, though, RM. I hope you're appreciative. Jackson with a shot. Missed. Rebound by LeBron James. LeBron leaves it for Westbrook. Back to LeBron. LeBron sizes up a three. Missed it. Rebounded by the Clippers. XOXO. Zubox hits another one, making us look silly. Westbrook baseline. Bad pass picked up by the Clippers. Monk running back like he don't give a if. And the Clippers score another two. They push the lead 83-65. 8:09 remaining. This quarter, the Lakers have 2 points. The Clippers have 17. That's bad. Reeves, side of the key. Pops it. Doesn't drop it. Lakers looking like shit. Jackson feeling his oats back there, guarded. Gets it underneath to the big man who turns and puts up the hook over Reeves. Vogel calls the timeout. 20-point lead, and the Lakers want to talk about it. Holy free holy. Andrew says, this is unacceptable. Are you kidding me? They will come back. Look for my mighty Bruins to smash USC on Saturday in hoops. So one of the U of A teams here in Arizona lost today. My wife told me it was the girls team. But she said that eliminated them from something. They could still make the deal, right? None of that, RM. We'll have none. No USC slander up in here. Yep, gonna do NASCAR this weekend, Toby. You gonna join us, my man? Definitely be doing a NASCAR stream this weekend. We're looking for stuff to do, y'all, because no Dodgers, you know. New member on the channel, Rob Parson. His membership re-upped. 6-month anniversary. Happy anniversary, Rob. Happy 6-month anniversary. I tease Rob incessantly, and he still comes back to take more. Toby says, maybe I'll be in your NASCAR stream, man. But Valhalla for that 6-month membership. You should do it, Toby. It's fun, man. It's fun. If it's something you like, man, do it. Let me know when you get your channel. I'll check it out. There's Rob. Yeah, same old Laker shit show. Same old Laker shit show. Yeah, Toby, you should do it, man. Start your own little channel there. Do some NASCAR. Louis Sports Network says the Lakers are simply not competing right now. I hear you. Man, you just one look at Monk on that run down the floor there. This thing all went south when LeBron didn't get that call that he wanted underneath there. And then they start to sulking, and then they quit playing defense. And next thing you know, it's 85-65, and we're down by a 20-piece. Zubac out there killing him. Reggie Jackson killing him as well, Louis Sports Network. See, it's my destiny to have a dilly bar tonight. There's a commercial on for Dairy Queen. And as soon as the COO peeks out of her room, I'm going to ask her to get me one. Because we got some in the freezer. Andrew says, still the Clippers have 0 championships. RM says, I couldn't name 2 Lakers today, but I can name the entire rosters from 79 through 2000. I'd do a better job of naming those rosters as well. No lie. Toby doesn't like the Lakers or LeBron. A lot of people don't. Anthony for 2. Missed it. Rebounded by the Clippers. What's the rebound numbers now? Here's where the Lakers are losing this game. The Clippers now have a 30-18 rebound advantage. A long 3 off the back of the rim, rebounded by Zubac, who kicks it back out for 3, and it's nailed. Morris makes it, former Laker. Westbrook takes a 3 on the other end. Nobody underneath the rebounded except for the Clippers. 6:53 remaining in the third. As you heard it, Lakers have only scored 2 in this entire quarter. Another 3 nailed by the Clippers, and the Clippers bench on their feet. Even George, broke-ass Paul George, standing up over there. What's up, Jimmy Snow? Cake and coffee. All right, Westbrook underneath. Again, misses another shot. Rebounded by the Clippers. Jackson coast to coast, lays it up, and it rolls home. 92-65. Lakers ain't coming back in this one, Andrew. No way in hell. Reeves thinks about a 3. As the defender runs past him, he misses it badly off the front of the rim. Carmelo puts it up and in for 2, a much needed 2.
This third quarter for the Lakers.
And it's so quiet in here. I really believe the Clipper fans feel bad for the Lakers.
Reggie Miller thinks the Clipper fans feel bad for the Lakers. I think there's just more Laker fans in there probably. Reeves versus Morris. Advantage Reeves. Rebounded though by LeBron. LeBron into the paint. Goes out of bounds. Jackson thought it was a steal. LeBron didn't think so. I like Jackson, y'all. I like him. Jimmy just got home from bowling. Had a bad night. 182, 158, 142, and I'm a 175 to 180 average bowler. Yeah, that looks like a rough night. Robert Schwartz is rolling over is embarrassing. It's tough, man. Westbrook takes a shot, missed it. How do you miss that? You're a freaking NBA player. There's nobody anywhere near you. Lakers hit another one on the other end. Morris, it's 94-67 with 4:47 remaining in the third. Lakers have a whopping 4 points in this quarter. The Clippers have 28. LaMelo banks one home from the corner of the key.
13 points off the bench, 6 of 11 for Melo.
4:24 clock running here in the third. Missed. Can the Lakers get a rebound here? No, but they get the ball from the officials. Laker to inbound it under their own hoop.
So, here in Los Angeles tonight, the NBA on TNT is brought to you by Audi.
You'll get it, Jimmy. You'll get it, man. Quit thinking about it. Go out one night before your league and just throw some. I miss our bowling alley in town here, man. You know how much it costs to start a bowling alley these days? It's crazy money. The Kerm says the Lakers can't do anything tonight. I feel you.
Below 500. Pelicans on their tail. Pelicans won here by a ton on Sunday.
Zubac's to the hoop, fouled by Howard.
Takes it down the lane. Look how the Lakers are looking around at one another. You know, pointing fingers. Where's my help? You should be here. It's just not there. And you've got 21 games left.
Just do it, man. Just grip it and rip it.
And Anthony Davis will be re-evaluated.
The Kerm's a Spurs fan.
He's coming back, re-evaluated in 2 weeks. So Zubac's at the line to go. He's got 2 consecutive.
Camera pans to Anthony Peanut Brittle Davis on the Lakers sideline, wearing that uniform that he wears most of the season.
High 18 double-doubles of the season. And coming into this game, I asked him, hey, are you going to be a little extra motivated to play this Lakers team that traded you away in 2019? He paused. Then he broke out in a pretty big smile. Yeah, a little bit. And I said, listen, no bad blood. That's a team that drafted me, and I'm grateful for that. But with everything that went down, yeah.
Jimmy Bulls on Wednesdays and Thursday nights, right on. That's kind of weird. It's 2 days together like that. I always thought it was like Tuesday, Thursday. All right, a shot by Bazemore, who misses it. Shocker, I know. Rebounded by the Clippers. 22 in the house, watching this shellacking. A long 3 by Jackson, missed. Rebounded, though, by the Clippers. Bazemore just lets his man go right on through to the baseline. They kick it out to Morris. Morris with a stop and pop from inside the line and nails it. 98-69, 3:13 remaining in the third. There you go, Jimmy. Little softball action after bowling. All right, whistle here. Man called for something.
So imagine if they would have ended that quarter on that 14-0 run. Timeout here for the Clippers.
All right, Clippers take a timeout, and we're headed to a commercial. The Kerm says, shit, I need to get back in bowling. They closed our bowling alley in town. We can still go on post and play, but, you know, you limit. You've got, that's a lot of people, you know, so whenever you show up, if you try to go to bowl, a lot of times they have leagues going on, so it makes it difficult to get on a lane. But bowling is one of the sports I endorse for a very simple reason. I like any sport that you can drink beer while you're playing it. So I'm all about bowling, I'm all about horseshoes, I'm all about bags, cornhole, whatever we call it these days. But 21 in the chat here. Lakers getting just demolished in this one. Jimmy says a lot of bowling alleys around here did close, like 4 of them. Well, we lost ours before COVID even. We lost ours before COVID. I think like the guy that owned it was like a meth head or something. But now it's like a gym. But you can't, like, for you to open up a new bowling alley now, I heard it was like $5 million to open up a bowling alley. SG says the Lakers are getting demolished. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. Lakers getting demolished, says SG. Long 3, but there's a foul underneath on Zubac.
College basketball defensive player of the year, Old Dominion. Undrafted players bounced around this league. 2:34 to play here in the third. Lakers number 9 in the West.
The Kerm says, hell, I may consider building my own mini lane in the future. All right, right, foul on Augustine as he crosses midcourt.
Who is also lunging in. Big deficits for the Lakers last 3 games, right? They trailed Dallas by 21 Tuesday, came back, lost the game. They trailed by 32 to New Orleans here Sunday.
Vogel looks like he's feeling the pressure to me, too. He looks like he's feeling the pressure, likely to be the scapegoat to blame for this Laker team underperforming for the entire year. LeBron far side of the key, puts it up, tries to alley-oop it to Howard. Howard puts it up, misses it, but he's fouled. Jimmy had him a couple brewskis at the alley tonight.
Howard on the lob from LeBron James.
Yeah, he does. That's true, Jimmy.
He gets tagged by Zubac. He's a poor free throw shooter. That's the frustration that you're seeing. Misses the first one. So you had a shooter too on the lob.
18 up in here, watching a blowout in the NBA. 2:04 remaining in the third quarter. Dwight Howard at the charity stripe. We need a lot more charity if we're going to get back in this one. He makes it. 28-point lead for the Clippers. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here we go. Laid up and in for 2.
Playmaking on the floor here.
It's 47th game during for the Lakers this year. Half the schedule, there's man on the perimeter. Then starting over. Can't that shot.
I don't know what's going on with my TV here. It's throwing up a bunch of weird stuff.
Out of North Carolina. 1:29 to go. Clippers, Reggie.
I know you're not spoiling in my chat, SG.
Robert Covington, Norman Powell, and they gave up Bledsoe, Winslow, and Keon Johnson. There probably aren't many general managers that would not make that trade.
Do you think there were some bridges that were so
Man makes his first free throw.
To get Covington and Powell,
No, I don't think they will either, Andrew.
look at their bench and look what potentially
Rob's wondering if you think if the Clippers stop playing right now, the Lakers could come back. It would probably be real close.
to this unit that's
It would probably still be really close.
and playing fantastic defense. That's why you're very optimistic if you're a Clipper coach. And Powell was great in those 3 games.
yes, he was. He was terrific. He was terrific.
Well, that wouldn't be surprising. Would it, Jimmy?
72 and 32.
Seems kind of like normal stuff to me. Text your daughter what you're doing.
Both play.
Those 3 come in. Now, we don't know about the 2 guys left and center. It's an elbow for Paul George.
All right, LeBron misses that free throw.
Collide, but the reports are from our sources that both look good, like real good. Maybe even ahead of schedule good.
And here's the problem.
LeBron makes the second. Makes it 100-73 with 1:19 remaining in the third. Jimmy says I get all the latest updates on our Vikings. There you go, Jimmy. A 3 by the Clippers goes home, just like a lot of them have. Over 61% of them have anyway, and it's 103-73, 30-point lead. Who is that? A 3 for the Lakers, finally. 4-3! Like Kobe! Less than a minute remaining in the third here. Clippers with the ball on the far side. Side of the key, Morris puts up a floater. Doesn't go in, bounce it around, battled for the rebound, and a foul called on the floor. Zubac going to the charity stripe again. You gotta know, Jimmy, you gotta know.
When you got a big guy who can offensive rebound and has great hands, fantastic feel for the game for Zubac.
Howard picked up the foul.
Zubac looks like he's really improved his free throw shooting as well. So tomorrow night, well, actually Saturday night, it looks like the Lakers are on again at 8:30. Lakers, Golden State. Maybe I'll do that one, but maybe I won't. Exactly, Jimmy. You got to know what's going on with the Vikes. LeBron, side of the key, puts it up and in for two. 26 seconds clock running. Clippers bringing it up past their logo at center court of the Crypto.com arena. Westbrook, no, who is that? I don't know who that is. Challenging the player. Running out of time here, 12 seconds. Trying to get open for the three. LeBron out there at the line, guarding it. And LeBron called for the foul. Not sure, Jimmy. I might do the qualifying for the NASCAR stuff. I'm just not sure, man. I got to figure it out. I might do qualifying for NASCAR on Saturday during the day, but maybe Saturday night for the Lakers.
He's not supposed to be playing.
But maybe I'll just chill, too. I don't know.
This is supposed to be Anthony Davis.
Might be time to do a Valhalla Tavern stream, too.
Of LeBron James. Marcus Morris, 32 years old. The free throw line.
All right, Morris at the free throw line. One of my buttons comes unloose on my shirt here.
The Lakers, you mentioned this today in our meeting, they've got a tough schedule. Look at the second strongest.
Second strength of schedule. Second hardest schedule remaining. And no Anthony Davis anytime soon. So where's the scoring? LeBron's going to give me 30 a night. Okay. Who else? Who else is going to be consistent?
LeBron stops the three-point line. Bazemore for three. Rattles home at the buzzer. All right, so that's the end of the third. 106-81. 106-81 as we head to the fourth quarter. Rob says you'll get more people watching you in the tavern sucking on popcorn than watching these bums. You got a point, dude. You got a point, my man. The CO's hiding, dude. I got a dilly bar in the freezer. Bless me. (106-81). Team stats. Field goals, 47% for the Lakers, 56% for the Clippers. 3-point, 30% for the Lakers, 63% for the Clippers. Free throw percentage, 73% for the Lakers, 85% for the Clippers. Turnovers, 9 Lakers, 7 Clippers. Rebounds, this was huge, 39 for the Clippers, 23 for the Lakers. And assists, 28 for the Clippers, 18 for the Lakers. Jimmy had him some Busch Lights tonight and last night. I'm going to find me some Busch beer in this town. Maybe that's on the mission tomorrow. Maybe that'll be one of my missions tomorrow. But how you doing, Rob? $16 in the house. I think we picked up a couple subscribers tonight. I enjoy doing the Laker games, it's just they lose all the time. We're going to end up with maybe 300 views on this stream, I think. Oh no, Rob, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. In the military too? Man, I'm sorry to hear that, Rob. 51, man. I remember, when you're younger and you hear about people passing away in their 50s and stuff, you're like, well, they were, old when they died at 50. But when you get in your 50s, then you're like, holy shit, people around me are dying that are my age. I'm sure she is, dude. All right, let's get back to it. They have a new beer out called Busch Snow Light. What's that? What's it supposed to do? What's Snow Light? So that's like Bud Ice? Weird. Yeah, I know, Rob. I know, dude. Crazy, man. All right, ball stolen from Gennard. 14, taking a sweet time getting up the court, lays it up and in for the Lakers. Yeah, I have to go to Wally World, Luis. You're right, buddy. They don't sell it at any of the gas stations, though, and I hate going into Walmart. Quick turnaround by the big white dude for the Clippers, and he misses it. LeBron gets the rebound, bringing it up. Takes a three. Missed badly off the front of the rim. Rebounded by the Clippers. All right, turnover by the Clippers. Lakers 3-on-1. Ooh, laid up and in off the glass. And a foul. Clippers take a timeout as the Lakers have a little bit of a run going here. 106-85 with 10:53 remaining in the fourth quarter. I don't know what HEB is. I'll definitely try it though. So the COO and I have been hooked on this show the last week or so called Yellowstone. Have you guys seen this on Peacock Network? This show is like Game of Thrones meets Wild Wild West. Supermarket chain in Texas, gotcha. But this show Yellowstone, it is the shit, y'all. It is the main one of the main characters, the daughter of Kevin Costner in the show. She makes old girl from Game of Thrones, what the hell was her name? The Queen gal? She makes her look like Cinderella. Yeah, I've never been in a Buc-ee's either, Kerm. I want to go to one day, though. I definitely want to go to Buckeyes. She had a good trip up there, man. She enjoyed that show she went to. Her and her sisters. No, I'm talking about a show on Peacock, a series called Yellowstone, with Kevin Costner as the main character. It's unbelievable. Rob says super addictive. We've seen all the seasons down here, mate. Waiting for the new series to come out on DVD. Mine and Jess's favorite show. We're hooked, dude. We are freaking hooked. I haven't been this hooked on a show since Game of Thrones. No doubt in my mind. This thing was it's very well written. Yep. Ranch set in Montana, but it's like Sopranos meets Gunsmoke. No, Tucson, Andrew. She went to Tucson. Kern says I have to take a road trip to Buc-ee's.
Okay.
We're talking about you, COO.
What are you saying?
We're talking about our show Yellowstone, and Rob said it was him and his wife's favorite show too.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Bert.
How could the daughter get tougher in season 3, Rob? She's tough as nails already. She's straight up crazy. Yellowman says, my new favorite sport is women's long jump. Fatima Diam is the greatest athlete in the world. I'll have to look that up, Yellowman. I'm sure it's because she's athletic. All right, let's get back to it, yo.
For your chance to win your $5,000. Your picks free before every NBA.
All right, here we go. Clippers with the rock and the lead, 106-85. Jackson drains it from inside the arc. Yeah, I won't yell a bit.
26 points with his first 3 of the night. Reggie Jackson.
Andrew wants to try him some beaver nuggets. They have those at Buc-ee's. Slam dunk by the Clippers, who are killing the Lakers. Are you going to bed? Good night, sweetheart.
Night, honey. I love you.
Love you too. I knew Rob would know who you were talking about, Yellowman. I knew Rob would know exactly who you were talking about. That's the famous snack from Buc-ee's? Is it really, what did we just call it? Is it really beaver? Hey, Tish. I think she left. I was going to ask her if she would eat some beaver nuggets. Hey, if you were offered some beaver nuggets, would you eat them?
What now?
Makes the 3 there. If you were offered some beaver nuggets, would you eat them?
No.
So like chicken nuggets, but made out of beaver? No? Apparently that gas station I told you about, Buc-ee's, they have those beaver nuggets.
Would you eat them?
I would try some beaver nuggets. Hell yeah.
Yeah, right. I don't believe that. Night.
Night. They say it's a famous snack from Buc-ee's.
Yeah, no.
Yellowman's eating plenty of beavers. Nice beaver. Thanks. I just had it stuffed. I remember that line. Andrew thinks it's like Kick cereal. All right, Lakers get a defensive play there. What? LeBron decides to run through the middle and slam dunk. LeBron slam dunk. Do it for the slam. Time out. 113-92 is the score with 8:21 remaining in the fourth quarter. I definitely want to go to a Buc-ee's one of these days, man. They look cool. It looks like the Disneyland of gas stations. Yellowman says, Rob, you're a fool. Fatima is a world-class athlete. And Rob wonders if beaver tastes like chicken. I wonder what the closest Buc-ee's is to me. Is there one in New Mexico? That would be kind of weird to use up all your gas to go to a gas station, though. Wally's World? I remember that place in Palm Springs where you used to be able to get the date shakes. Yellowman says some beavers taste like roadkill, some beavers taste like cotton candy. Oh, great shake, says Andrew. Yep, them date shakes. I forget the name of that place, though. It's in Palm Springs, though. So what's this, a 20-point lead now with 8:21? Rob says over here, some beavers taste like oysters. I don't know, it was along the highway. There's a bunch of signs that say get your beef jerky and freeze-dried fruit here, and then they have date shakes that are real good. I'm gonna look up how close the closest Buc-ee's is to me. 18 in the house. Hour and 40 minutes from you, Kerm? I would drive an hour and 40 minutes to see a Buc-ee's.
The San Antonio Spurs back in the day, early LeBron. Cleveland.
Shot clock at 2. Jackson's here on the final.
Jackson fires up a 3, rebounded by Westbrook. Lakers running and gunning the other way. Oh, LeBron went in to baptize this dude and missed the shot.
Now to Reggie Jackson. Jackson 26. LeBron 26.
LeBron had that thing rocked back to baptize that dude and just kind of had to stop midair. Westbrook fights for the rebound. 7 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in this fourth. A long shot for 3. 4-3.
40% this year when
Like Kobe.
he was on the street. The Lakers call him. Here he comes in. Tell him space the floor just a bit. Backup point guard certainly. And really had two backup point guards.
All right, a foul called in the paint on Westbrook.
Augustine can spread the floor and it's a perfect compliment to LeBron.
Ron Parsons says, Yellowman, I don't like the ones that taste like anchovies.
Getting into the paint, collapsing the defense.
Come on, man. Let's class it up in here a little bit, chat. We're running a classy operation here. Let's class it up a little bit.
Subac's made it work as he needed to roll it up top.
Just that little bit of gap. Reggie Jackson.
A girl told me she had turkey balls for lunch. I said, turkeys have the most delicious balls. She didn't think that was funny, but I immediately knew we weren't a match.
Jackson, his dad was in the military, so he did a lot of traveling. Always
Rob used to live on beavers.
Oklahoma City, Detroit, and the Clippers.
Are we getting close here? It was a 20-point lead for a second. 7 minutes remaining in the fourth here. Monk to James. LeBron tries to throw a baseline and goes off of a Clipper and out of bounds.
Out of bounds it on the shot clock. Defense has been huge for the Clippers. Since the trading deadline, the Clippers been a top 3 defense in the NBA. 1-3 short.
Westbrook puts it up and in. Went up to dunk it, but got knocked off the ball. It still went in, and he gets a free throw from it.
Got 16.
15 and 8 for Westbrook.
2 blocks for 5. Westbrook. 7-14.
No, I don't have a clue where Kansas City is.
And Westbrook has had 3 games under 20 points.
So, I mean, who do the Lakers blame tonight, y'all? Who do they blame tonight? Westbrook got 17 points.
For Zubats, Jackson matches his season high in points for the Clippers at 31.
All right, Clippers to inbound it from under their basket. Actually, under the Lakers basket. Rattles home. 120-98. That's 22 points for those of you that like to do the maths. Defense is the call from the Clippers fans at Crypto.com Arena. LeBron directing traffic like we got all day here. Westbrook trying to shake free, side of the key, puts it up, misses, rebounded by Jackson. Jackson fouled. Westbrook and Jackson jawing at one another a little bit. Oh, Jackson gave him gave him a high step move right there. Westbrook didn't like it on the crossover. I like Jackson there. I like him. Reggie is the chant from the crowd. A three from Jackson, drained. That's why he's on the overlay, y'all. That's why he made the overlay. Foul underneath.
Russell Westbrook or LeBron James. He wanted to go at both of them. Long three here by Reggie Jackson. His fourth made three on the evening.
If you look back on a late season Lakers stream from me last year, you'll see me saying that the Lakers should go after this guy Jackson. And tonight, he's making him pay for it. Ali says, this is why I've lost faith in the Lakers. I hear you, Ali. I hear you, my man. 15 left in the chat in a blowout. 123-98 with 4:56 remaining in the fourth quarter. Jackson bringing it up for the Clippers. He's got Reeves looking at him. The crowd chanting Reggie. That was a walk. Not called. Clippers get the rebound. Or get the loose ball. Jackson to the hoop. Lays it up and in. .36. What? LeBron into the paint. Alley-oops it. Rolls out. Basket interference called on the Clippers. Oh, offensive goaltending there on Westbrook. Clippers bringing it up with 4:07 remaining in this fourth quarter. Jackson, two Lakers double team him. They get it underneath. Nice passing and a layup and in. Team basketball by the Clippers. Timeout, Lakers. Man, 36 points for Jackson tonight, y'all. And the chat goes silent, y'all. Chat goes silent. Lakers faithful, dejected. Can this team even make the play-in? Can they even make the play-in? All signs point to no. Second hardest schedule down the stretch here in the NBA for these Lakers. Rob says, I see no issue here. Ugly, ugly basketball, y'all. Ugly. What time is it? Locally, it's 10:25, y'all. 10:25. Andrew says we just need the Pelicans to keep losing. Yeah, but in the grand scheme of things, is it going to make any real difference? I mean, can the Lakers win a series or a game in the play-in? Can they even win a game? I guess we're going to find out. Kerm says if there's no baseball, there's always NASCAR.
Gabriel has checked in for the Lakers. They just got him on Tuesday, too. He's a Tuesday player. Jackson.
All right, Lakers taking Jackson out. Hell of a game by him. He's a hell of a player, too. He literally is a picture of everything the Lakers are not nowadays. This guy has heart, moxie. He doesn't give up, and he goes 1,000 miles an hour. We're in garbage time, y'all. 3:38 remaining. LeBron James pulled out for his own protection. Hell no what, Rob? Oh, they're not going to make the playoffs. Nah, well, maybe for the Pirates it's canceled. Ellington hits a 3 for the Lakers. I don't even think I should push this button, but I'm gonna. 4-3! I think you're probably right, Rob. I think they might lead the league in blowouts and lead the league in 3 or less point losses. Probably both of them. Probably both of them, Rob. Another long 3 made. 4-3! Like Kobe! All right, Lakers get a rebound here, running up the court, coast to coast. Up, foul.
Right, you're dictating your own terms. And when you have the career that LeBron James has had, you can do that. You earn the right to do that.
Rob says you might be right. Yeah, blowout losses in games by 3 or less probably lead both of them. But I want to thank everybody that joined us tonight for this rare Laker stream here on the channel. Had fun doing it. I think my setup looks pretty cool. Had some funny chat. Judy Williams checks in, says Lakers stink. I agree with Judy.
Play-in tournament. And we were 34-31.
But I don't think they're going to catch.
129-106, 2 minutes left. All right, we'll just take it to the main screen for the rest of this game, y'all. A 3 by the Clippers is drained. Rob says the setup is dope, mate. All right, long 3 by the Lakers, missed. 128 remaining. 132-106.
Covington with a 3. Gabriel just got that rebound.
I need to cover AM? What does that mean, Judy? The Kerm says the Clippers have swept the Lakers this season. Oh, NHRA? Right shot, missed. Lakers rebound. Under a minute left now. All right, a three. Or three. Like Kobe. 41 seconds left. Clippers on the other end in the paint. Puts it up. Missed. Rebounded by the Lakers. Oh, an NHRA event? I don't know enough about that, Judy. I really don't know enough about it. Later, Kerm. We'll see you, buddy. Up and in for two. What was that over under? 120. Oh, yeah, they went over easy. So if you took the Clippers and gave up the 2.5, you got the dub. If you took the over, you got the dub. And they're just holding this ball at half court now with 7 seconds running.
Tonight, the clock with the Lakers. 21-32-1-11 advance stands, and a second left on the clock to make it official.
Jackson dancing on the sidelines. Dude, Rob, Malik Monk had a dunk on an assist from Reeves in this game that was sick today. I guarantee that'll be on the Sports Center highlights, probably with that Morant dunk as well. But that's your final. 132-111 is your final from Crypto.com Arena. Disgusting. But you know, not all is lost in the world, ladies and gentlemen. I have a dilly bar in the freezer that I will grab and enjoy before I hit the rack. Judy's looking forward to the NASCAR event. Right on, we'll be here. I'll probably do qualifying if I'm not doing anything during the day on Saturday. And then we will definitely be here for the race on Sunday. Rob Parsons says, I got nothing to add. Well, I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me, Rob. I know you usually watch these Laker games over on the fourth quarter there. And sorry to hear about your sister too, man. That her husband. Clippers probably make a banner for this game. Clippers might make a banner. But that's your final, 132-111. Rob says I got to support my number one guy. I appreciate you, Rob. You know that, man. Rob, I heard you got upset when he put up some scores from around the league. We got 11 in here. I'm going to get out of here, y'all. We'll be hanging out long. But Reggie Jackson, 36 points, 14 for 30 shooting, 8 rebounds, 9 assists. Big game for him. Yellowman says, wow, the Lakers look terrible. I agree, man. It doesn't surprise me, though. I sure as hell am not surprised. It did not surprise me even a little bit. And who will get the blame tonight? Rob Parsons says, F them live tickers. I was laughing yesterday. He was all proud. I like the dude, don't get me wrong, but he was all proud that he added a live ticker, and he was like, I'm the first one to ever do a live ticker. I was like, bruh. I don't think you're the first ever to do a live ticker, my man. I don't think this was on LeBron either, Judy. I mean, what do you expect from the guy? He's freaking 80 years old and he put up 26 points. They just don't play defense, man. They don't have any defensive intensity. And they sure as hell can't rebound. Rebounding is the thing. The Lakers used to be the team that always had the big dude in the middle that pulled down rebounds. Kareem, Shaq, the list goes on. Chamberlain. Judy says fire Vogel. So they go to the TNT cast and Shaq, not Shaq. Barkley looking dejected. Shaq's like, oh hell, here we go. Yep. It seems like he's just got some passengers on LeBron Airlines taking him on a flight again to Lossville, USA. I think the stream got like 25 viewers. We didn't pick up but one subscriber, I think. But still, it was fun to do something different, as baseball is forcing us to do. Yeah, I think you're right. I think they'll just let it ride through the end of the season, Rob. I agree with you. Ali says this seals the deal. I am no longer a Laker fan. What? What? Wow, Allie. Well, I don't know how to say this nicely, Allie, but oh, it's a meme. Okay, I thought you were being serious. I thought you were being serious, my man. I was like, whoa. That's not the kind of fans I hang out with. Just quit on the whole organization for forever and ever. Amen. Don't Barack them for bucks. Yeah, I gotta go watch a little news here. I gotta see what's going on over there. I want to see about that nuclear power plant. See if we've got a death fog coming this way. Ali says, why can't the Lakers be good for once? Listen, Ali, the Lakers have been good for damn near their entire existence, my man. One thing that Lakers fans cannot do is whine about their team never being good. Lakers fans have been spoiled for their existence. Judy says LeBron's still one of the 5 or 10 best players in the world. Cavs said they don't want LeBron back? I didn't see that. That's crazy. But I get it. I mean, there's got to be some responsibility there too, because I mean, they didn't literally sell this entire young core that we had just because they felt like it. I think that's what LeBron told them he expected, but maybe I'm wrong. I just have a feeling he's got some input there because there's a lot of his clutch sports people in there. A lot of the clutch sports people in that team now. But man, you think about the guys we let go about the time that he showed up and how they're doing now and how much fun they are to watch play. This team isn't fun to watch play. Hence why I don't stream them very often. Were they giving out soccer jerseys on the TNT cast here? How come I didn't get one? I want one of these Team USA jerseys. What's this about? Is Team USA about to play?
We gotta do better, man. We ain't gotta do better. How about sucking? We're the United States of America. We should not be bad at any sport.
I'll be wearing that bad boy on the Peloton right there. Alex Tucson.
Yellowman says you should start streaming women's long jump. What was the name again, Yellowman? What was the name? I got my Google on. Yellowman. Fatima Diame. She's a tall drink of water. What's up, Goose? Allie says now Skip Bayless is having a field day. How did your stream go, Goose? Goose said it was slow, but I had fun. About the same here, buddy. About the same here, man. How's Mardi Gras going down there, Goose? Goose, you're wasting an opportunity down there during Mardi Gras. You should be out there interviewing drunk people. That's what I would do. I would just go downtown late at night and interview drunk people and stream it. Yeah, this is Goose from Goose Sports, and you're live. All right, y'all, I'm gonna get the hell out of here. It is 10:43 on the clock here. Next scheduled stream, y'all. Scheduled stream is the NASCAR race on Sunday. I'll probably do qualifying on Saturday if I'm not doing anything. But we'll see. That Saturday Laker game might happen. We don't know. But Valhalla Sports Talk, y'all, is off the air. Good game, everybody. Thanks to the moderators. Thanks to Yellowman. Thanks to my man Rob. Appreciate everybody that joined us. Jimmy. Left turns, yep. But have a good night. We'll see you in the next stream. Be nice to your neighbor. And Valhalla Sports Talk is off the air.